Good morning to everyone. Today we will start our next lecture on machine design and drawing. Today's topic is design of flywheel. In the design of flywheel, first we can know about the flywheel. What is the flywheel? A flywheel used in machine serve as a reservoir which store energy during the period when the supply of energy is more than the requirement. When the supply of energy is more than the requirement, and release it during the period, when the requirement of energy is more than the supply. The requirement of energy is more than the supply. It is the definition of flywheel. Then next one is your coefficient of fluctuation of speed. What is the coefficient of fluctuation of speed? It is the difference between the maximum and minimum speed. It is the difference between maximum and minimum speed during the cycle is called maximum fluctuation of speed. During the cycle is called maximum fluctuation of speed, and the ratio of the maximum fluctuation of speed, to the mean speed is called coefficient fluctuation of speed. It means the maximum fluctuation of speed is the difference between maximum and minimum speed, but the coefficient fluctuation of speed, it is the ratio of maximum fluctuation of speed to the mean speed. So let N1 and N2, where N1 is the maximum speed in RPM during the cycle, and your N2 is the minimum speed in RPM during the cycle. Okay, so what is your N? Where N is the mean speed in RPM. So N equal to N1 plus N2 upon 2. N1 plus N2 upon 2. Then we can see the three different types of formulas related to your coefficient of fluctuation of speed. That's why CS equal to N1 minus N2 upon N. It means that is twice N1 minus N2 upon N1 plus N2. That is for the fluctuation of speed. Then in second type, that is CS equal to omega 1 minus omega 2 upon omega equal to twice omega 1 minus omega 2 upon omega 1 plus omega 2. That is in terms of angular speed, because omega is denoted as angular speed. Then CS is equal to V1 minus V2 upon V. So that's why twice V1 minus V2 upon V1 plus V2, and that is for in terms of linear speed, because V denotes as a velocity and it is in terms of linear speed. Okay, then next one is your fluctuation of energy. I will give this third number, and third topic is your fluctuation of energy. Fluctuation of energy. So, in the fluctuation of energy, the variation of energy above and below the main resisting torque line is called the maximum fluctuation of energy. Okay. You can see the figure on your screen also. You can see the figure. On figure there are available the turning moment diagram of 4-stroke IC engine. The turning moment diagram of your 4-stroke IC engine. You can see on the vertical axis it's your turning moment, and your horizontal axis, on your x-axis it's your crank angle. Okay, in the crank angle they can start from negative loops. They can start from negative loops. So first section is your suction, compression, working and exhaust. Okay. You can see the some loops also. So first two loops in your first section, it is your suction stroke. Then second stroke in your below line, below your mean resistance line, that is your compression stroke. Then at the time of your working stroke, they can give some positive loop, and then last one is your exhaust stroke. You can check your 0 to 180 degree to 360 degree, then 540 and 720. You can use your turning moment diagram for 4-stroke assembly. 4-stroke assembly, so they can rotate in 2 times. Okay. And as well as you can see on your figure, some dotted line is given. That is your mean resisting torque. Okay. Then after this turning moment diagram, a little consideration will show that the engine has a maximum speed either at Q or at S, and the difference between the maximum and minimum energies is known as the maximum fluctuation of energy. The difference between the maximum and minimum energy is known as maximum fluctuation of energy. Okay. Then you can check your draw also and show on your screen also. Okay. You can check the figure on your screen also. That is your maximum fluctuation of energy. Okay. As per your maximum fluctuation of energy. You can see which your turning moment. Then on the x-axis, it's your crank angle. Then remaining is your fluctuation. So A to G. C, D, E, F, and your G. Okay. Then suppose do like that. Okay. As for that, sorry. It should be C, then D, then E, F, and that is the last one is G. As like some positive and negative loop is given, and so we use some number that is A1, A2, A3, A4, A5, and your A6. That is your sixth loop, and it's mean torque line. Okay, done. And this figure for your turning movement diagram for multi-cylinder engine. Turning movement diagram for multi-cylinder engine. For multi-cylinder. Okay, that's clear. Then let the energy of flywheel at A equal to E. Let the energy of flywheel A at equal to E. Energy of flywheel at A. Energy at flywheel A equal to E. Okay, then second one, energy at B. Energy at B, that is your E plus A1. E plus A1, that is your E and plus addition of this your A1. So B equal to E plus A1. As like that, energy at flywheel C. Energy at flywheel C at that point. So it's your E plus A1. E plus A1 minus A2. E plus A1 minus A2. Then energy at flywheel D, that is E plus A1 minus A2 plus A3. Okay, as like that, energy at E, energy of at flywheel E at that plus. So it's what? E plus A1 minus A2 plus A3 minus A4 minus A4. As like that, energy at flywheel F. Energy at flywheel F, that is E plus A1 minus A2 plus A3 minus A4 plus A5. This A5 shows the positive loop, so you can add to your A5. Then energy at flywheel G, that is your E plus A1 minus A2 plus A3 minus A4 plus A5 and minus A6. That's why it's same. You can cancel your plus minus group. So it's your G equal to E, and G equal to E, it means G equal to A. Energy at flywheel G equal to energy at flywheel A. Okay, then now suppose that the maximum of this energy at B and minimum energy at E. Maximum energy at B and minimum energy at E. Okay, that's it. Then the maximum fluctuation of energy, that is maximum energy minus minimum energy. So your del E, maximum energy minus minimum energy. What is your maximum energy? Maximum energy is your E plus A1, and your minimum energy, that is your E. So E plus A1 minus A2 plus A3 minus A4, as like that. Okay, that's why maximum fluctuation of energy, that is from that E get cancelled, then your A1 that's also cancel. After that minus minus plus, so del E equal to A1 A2 minus A3 plus A4. That's your maximum fluctuation of energy. It's your A2 minus A3 plus A4. Okay, then after that, coefficient of fluctuation of energy. And what is your coefficient of fluctuation of energy? It is defined as the ratio of maximum fluctuation of energy to the work done per cycle. That's what coefficient of fluctuation of energy, CE, that is your C base E, maximum fluctuation of energy. C equal to maximum fluctuation of energy upon work done per cycle. And at the time of your work done per cycle, that is your T mean into theta. T mean into theta. Where it is T mean? T means your mean torque, and theta is your angle turned in radian per revolution. Angle turned in radian per revolution. It may be it's your 2 pi, it may be it's your 4 pi. Suppose you can given in 2 pi. 2 pi in case of steam engine and second stroke of IC engine, and your 4 pi in case of 4 stroke IC engine. 4 pi at the time of in case 4 stroke of IC engine. Therefore, the mean torque T mean equal to do you know the formula of your P? P equal to 2 pi nt by 60. 2 pi nt by 60. That's why T mean equal to P into 60 upon 2 pi. P into 60 upon 2 pi. That's why T mean equal to P upon omega, where P is the power transmitted in watt and N is the speed in RPM, and omega is the angular speed in radian, and that is omega is your 2 pi by 60. Okay, then second one is the work done per cycle equal to P into 60 upon N. P into 60 upon N, where small n is the number of working stroke per minute. Number of working stroke per minute, and capital N in case of steam engine and 2 stroke of IC engine. And at the time of